I'm spoiling all your happiness. So far you are very happy. I did something. I only grow up the children. Actually, I ask her, you only grow up? मैं इतना बड़ा क्या मेरा बेटे को? I grew up by...
You said on that day, Sriram heard, and from that day he's saying, who I am your son. Why should I listen to you? I am your son. I don't know what to tell you.
So, guru at home. So, all these days you are so happy. Somebody says, you did a nice cooking. Aha. You look very nice. Aha. You are doing all the things in life.
पर स्वामी जी सपोज कोई हमारे सामने कुछ मरने जा रहा है और हम उसको देख रहे हैं, अगर हमने उसको रोका नहीं तो वो मर जाएगा।
हाँ।
फिर उसको क्या बोलेंगे कि वो भगवान की इच्छा थी, फिर आप बोलेंगे कि उस समय आपको रोकना था।
भगवान की इच्छा क्या है, आपकी इच्छा क्या है, मैं फर्क बता दूं, है ना। अभी ये समझ में है कि आप जिंदगी में क्या क्या कर रहे हैं, वो आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं। एनी डाउट रोबिन? सो आप ये कर रहे हैं, जो कुछ भी हो रहा है ये बोल रहे हैं मैं कर रहा हूं, ये तो आप कर रहे हैं, आप समझे। इसके लिए एक कहानी है, आगे अभी अभिषेक ಒಂದು ಕತೆ ಇದೆ, ದೊಣ್ಣೆ ನಾಯಕ ಅಂತ. ದೊಣ್ಣೆ ನಾಯಕ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ a person like in earlier days, no, they have such a big people with a big mush, no, is a like a small what do you call this, ಪಾಳೆಗಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, a small king. Okay, one king was sitting near a ocean and saying up 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 up, down 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 down, up 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 up, down 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 down. Okay, ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಪಕ್ಕ ಹತ್ತ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಪ್ ಅಪ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗು, ಡೌನ್ 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 with the stick. So somebody came and asked, Maharaj, what you are doing? क्या कर रहे हैं आप? ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ ಮಹಾರಾಜ್ ಅಂತ. Don't you know I am commanding the ocean to rise and fall. I am commanding the ocean to go up and fall down. Right? So who is that Dondanayaka? Who is that king? You people are that. Whatever is happening in Prakriti, you say, claim you are doing something. Huh? क्या मैडम, कोई डाउट है? ಏನ್ರಿ ಮೈತ್ರಿ, ಏನೋ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಿ? ಮೇಡಮ್ ಏನು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು? ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ, ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಏನ್ ಕದೆ? ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಹಾಗೆ. So all your unhappiness in the life is because you are claiming a credit which is not belong to you. That's called karma. What, Gayatri? Yeah, Gayatri's face is radiating. Actually 1000 volts aura is coming from the head. ಏನು ರೇಖಾ, ಏನೋ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನೇ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. So what you have to understand is, please start. Naham karta harirev karta naham karta harirev karta ನಾನು ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. All the work in the world is being done by Bhagavan in the form of universal laws, natural laws. The natural law includes the physical law, biological law, right, psychological law, intellectual law, all the laws in the universe together is Bhagwan. So every work in the universe is done by Bhagwan.
He is doing everything. Why did he create us, sir? Unnecessary.
To appreciate.
Waste of resources.
To do some work for me, you need some people to do work. So anybody has a doubt? So the karma is when you claim something which you don't do. Right? So what is Bhagwan's Ichha and what is your Ichha? What is God's will and what is your will? ये तो फर्क जाना चाहिए आपको, है ना?
हम तो करता है ही नहीं, तो सब भगवान ही कर रहे हैं।
So अच्छा भगवान बुरा भी काम करता है, किसी को तकलीफ देता है तो वो होता है वो उस आदमी का इच्छा। जब हम बोलने लगते हैं कि मेरा इच्छा से कर रहा हूँ, मैं शरीर मन बुद्धि हूँ, मुझे फ्री विल है, ರೈಟ್, ನನಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಾವನೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯು ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. Then you will not fall into that natural law. So you can go against that depending on your concept of yourself. With a limit, within a limit. You understanding? So that is your will. Whatever thought comes into your mind and whatever actions you do, thinking that you are the body, mind and intellect is your will. Whatever you do with the understanding that I am not the body, mind and intellect, it's pure awareness, whatever happens through you, it's God's will. Any doubts? अपनी इच्छा भगवान की इच्छा के फर्क समझ आएगा? सो धर्म होता है अपने इच्छाओं को भगवान की इच्छा से मिलके काम करना. हमें ये होता है, मैं शरीर हूँ, मैं मन हूँ, मैं बुद्धि हूँ, that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, the feeling has not gone. But whatever action I do, you tune it to the universal will, right? Try to make it fall with the universal will through Atmano Mokshartam Jagadidaya formula. Then it's called Dharma. Robin, you seem to be worried. Huh? No? Worried or relieved? So anybody has a question? Everything, whatever is happening, whatever is going, what is not happening, everything in the universe is pure will of Bhagavan. And that will of Bhagavan is called Dharma. When you act in that Dharma with your will, thinking that I am the body and the mind, intellect, then you will have some freedom, and that freedom brings you karma. To come out of the karma, you have to follow Dharma. You have to come out of the feeling that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. You have to come out of that. Till you come out of that, your mind has to be purified. That you have to apply. Aham karta, Harireva karta. I am not the doer, Bhagavan is the doer. And if some thought comes to you, you have to apply and see whether it's your thought or universal thought. ये भगवान की इच्छा है, मेरा इच्छा है, इसको देखना है. ये कैसे देख सकते हैं? Apply the concept. Atmano Mokshartam Jagaditaya. So then you will know it's your will or Bhagwan's will. आपको मिल गया फॉर्मूला? सो अभी बताइए प्रश्न क्या है? Anybody has a question? ಈಗ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೇಲಿಯಾಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರೋದು ನಿಮಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಭಗವಂತನಿಲ್ಲ. So anybody has a question, please? अरे if you don't ask me question, I am stuck.
स्वामी जी, जो लोग सपोज मर्डर कर रहे हैं या गलत काम कर रहे हैं, तो तो उनको क्या बोलेंगे फिर कि उनको धर्म के रास्ते पे वो नहीं चल रहे हैं?
हाँ, तो ठीक है। सो वो अपना विल यूज कर रहे हैं, इंडिविजुअल विल, अज्ञान से।
अज्ञान।
सो आपको तो तब आपको जो काम करना है वो आप करना है। कोई रास्ते में मर रहा है, उसको भगवान की इच्छा से नहीं मर रहा है, आपको उसको सहाय करना पड़ेगा। वो उसी के बोलते हैं आत्मनो मोक्षार्थम जगदिता है। मेरा मोक्ष के लिए कुछ करना है, नहीं तो लोक कल्याण के लिए कुछ करना है। तो तब तो आप धर्म के बारे में चलते हैं। एनी क्वेश्चंस अभिषेक?
तो ज़्यादा फ्री विल होना अच्छा है या फिर कम फ्री विल?
आप बोलिए।
Like Einstein had 20% free will.
Huh?
Einstein had 20% free will.
How do you know?
No, that's what I read or heard.
Who told you? Anyway, who told you?
So 20% karma you can
Like 80%. Mother, his mind was actually, his brain was much more. Like we use only 20% or 5% of our brain.
No, that has nothing to do with free will actually. The brain usage is different from free will.
But then it's like more. It's same, right? Because how much you can use your brain, how much you claim that, oh, I'm doing it. When you're using your brain, you are saying that, okay, this is me and I'm doing it. So if you're more aware of what you're doing and all those things, then
If
there's
you are more
free
aware of
will.
body mind is doing, that's not your doing. The body mind is operating as a part of the mechanical law. So if you become aware, you will not allow the body mind to do some mechanically things. You will do consciously. That's what awareness is about. That's what enlightenment is about. Otherwise, everything is mechanical laws. Right? A boy sees a girl, then some hormones are getting created in the body. There will be some hormone generated, and the boy says, "I am in love with you," as if he is consciously loving. Nothing is there. Everything is happening mechanically. Understand? So from mechanical nature you come out. You become pure awareness. In pure awareness, you are watching this tamasha, whole thing going on. You are not dragged into that. You seem to be
Confused.
क्या confused है बोलो?
I didn't got the difference between free will and the brain thing, because if I am claiming the ownership, then I'm actually I'm operating more from my brain. So I'm saying that this is being done by me.
हाँ,
That's what.
correct.
So that's where I feel. So I'm confused. Free will and how much usage of your brain, and even meditation also activates us.
So what happens?
Meditation activates the
Brain cells, but
brain
what
cells.
happens is you
So
become free from the brain. What happens is that you know that brain is a machine which is operating.
Okay.
Right? Now you will be able to operate better. You will not be subject to its whims and fancies. Compared to an animal, do you have more freedom? So a donkey is there, no? A donkey, if you go behind a donkey, the donkey will kick. Does it have a choice? It is programmed for that. Right? That's called instinct. Okay?
So he's not using his brain. Basically, it's his instinct.
The brain
when
is
you start using more of your brain.
The brain is programmed actually. So degree of freedom is 0 in instinct. Correct? Human beings have more freedom compared to animal. Degree of freedom is more. Understand? Yes or no?
Yeah, right.
But are they using it? Animal has a degree of freedom for 3 purposes. What is that?
Chilling.
Food, sex, survival. That instinct is programmed for food, sex, survival. The actions are limited. Right? Human beings, don't they live with these 3 instincts only? Food, sex, survival. But their degree of actions are slightly more. Number of actions which they can do is more. But are they free from this food, survival and sex? And fear, probably one more. Everything is programmed by these basic four instincts, no? Dominated by. Any thought you do, any action you do, is dominated by these four basic factors, right? So are they free?
To some extent.
They are free in choosing the action, but they are not free in the triggers which are coming to do the action. Right? The triggers are same. What are they? Food, sex, survival, fear. Correct? These are the triggers. So the actions what they do is limited to that. Based on that, you may do more freedom, like you may build a house, but donkey may not be able to build a house. But ultimately, you are doing for these basic four things. So how much freedom do you have?
Freedom to choose. Animal would not be able to choose
Action.
action. He is programmed mechanical, more mechanical, but he have some degree of choice whether to do it or leave it.
Huh. That whether to do it or leave it will happen when you only come out of these four basic instincts. Others, all actions are biased by these four.
No, when something is not related to you, then you are more rational. But when
Correct.
something is more attached to you or something which you
Correct.
it's the same situation actually it blinds you.
Correct. So these four things will drive you when it's personal to you.
Yeah, right.
Correct. So when you come out of these four things, your choices will be much more. That's called liberation. So Robin, any questions?
Can you relate it to, actually I read one quote by Krishnamurti. He said that if you have a choice, then you are not free. Something like that.
If you have a choice,
Then you are not free. Maybe while acting. Something like that.
I need to understand the full sentence.
I think I'm not sure if this is full or not. If you have a choice, then you are not free.
Means I have two things to choose. So that's it, my freedom. I'm not free. Because I have to choose only between the
Freedom
two.
is infinite power.
When you have a choice, as he says, you have choice to choose in between two, but not infinite. Then you are bound. That's what he says, I think. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa gives an example like this. Okay, human beings have freedom. Kitna hai? Like a cow tied to one pole. One dana one hagga kattaಗಿದೆ. The cow is free to graze. It is free to graze within the length permitted by the length of the rope. Right? Beyond that you can't go. Even the grass is there. Similarly, the choices available to human beings are limited by the impressions which they have. These four impressions. Right? So to come out of these impressions is called liberation.
But suppose one person abuses another person, and now another person is generating a lot of anger. Is that divine will or by his will?
His will.
By his will, it's not. Sometimes anger is not in our control, right? It's there.
No,
It's
no.
just there.
What is not in your control is unconscious happening in the universe. It's a mechanical. No, what is not in your control is mechanical. It's a programmed action.
So that is not divine will.
No, programmed action is as about the divine law.
Uh,
But you identifying with that is your choice. That is the choice which you have.
No, I am very angry to a person. So, no, it's automatic. It's mechanical.
It's mechanical, no. But your problem is, if you understand it's mechanical, you will not be participating in that. You'll be watching.
I can watch it.
Okay, but
that doesn't mean I will be free from anger, right?
no. As you are able to watch it, the anger, the force of anger it will come down. The reason is, your involvement in that is giving the force to the anger. Because you got involved in ignorance, that anger has got a freedom, force. Now, if you didn't involve, the anger will die, just suddenly die. It won't no mechanical things will happen in the presence of consciousness, awareness.
Identification is giving the force.
Abhishek seems to be lost. क्या हुआ?
नहीं.
नहीं? Clear? Okay. Anybody has a question? Anybody has questions here? ಕೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೇಲಿಯಾಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋ ಮುಂಚೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಉತ್ತರ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಜನ
ಯಾರನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು
just watch. So we'll go for lunch. जाना चला Go for lunch. Come on.
Sir, if somebody is hitting me, how to get not to get involved, not to get anger? How can I watch it?
Hitting whom?
Me itself.
Me means whom? Me means whom?
Body, mind,
Uh-huh.
intellect.
So what about body will do? Run away. But what about you? Nobody can hit you.
Where will intellect goes?
Huh?
Somebody is abusing you,
Huh?
abusing me,
Hmm.
and then where will intellect? I cannot run away from the situation, suppose.
Huh?
Then
Do what is best for the given situation. No? Because you are able to arch it, you'll be able to take most appropriate action. If you got involved, your actions would not have been appropriate.
so, but that involvement happens very fast.
Mhm.
It's programmed.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
That's why your processor has to be fine tuned to microseconds. See, for me, no unconscious thought can come, no unconscious thought can trigger, because I'll be able to observe the thought from the root. That's what spirituality is about. The mechanical actions will disappear from you. Awareness has to go to that extent.
But
You
how
understand?
can we know the roots of that person?
Hmm? There's no need to know roots of that person. You need to know your roots. When you don't know your roots, how can you know the roots of others? Huh? So clear? और कुछ बचा है आपको? आध्यात्मिक स्पिरिचुअलिटी, मैं मेडिटेट करता हूँ, मैं साधना करता हूँ, और कुछ बचा है? So you stop करो ना? Stop.